Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is discussing my favourite books of May. I haven't managed to read a lot this month because I have been really busy. So I thought it would be nice to do a favourite books of May rather than a whole May wrap up. I have 4 books at the side of me. I have The Reappearance of Rachel Price, I have Wonder, I have Powerless and I have Powerful, and I'm going to discuss them all individually. So the book I'm going to start with is The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. This is a new release. I was really excited to read this one. I've seen loads online about this. I feel like everybody that has any interest in Holly Jackson read this by now or has at least purchased it. And I went into this sort of knowing a bit about Holly Jackson books. I'd read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder before, really enjoyed it. So I went into this thinking I was going to enjoy it, and it lived up to my expectation. It was absolutely brilliant. So the story follows Belle, who is a teenager, and her mum's been missing for 16 years, I believe. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 16 years. And her family are making a documentary about the disappearance of Rachel, her mum. And during the documentary filming, her mum reappears. And it's quite twisty, quite turny. So if you like that sort of thing, you'll probably enjoy this. There is a crime element to it. Holly Jackson's very good at making you suspect different things about different characters at different points. So a lot of the characters in the book, you feel like they had something to do with the disappearance, but in reality, what actually happened at the end I didn't see coming. So it was really, really good. I don't want to give too much away because it is still a fairly new release and I don't want to ruin it for people that still want to read it. But if you liked A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, if you like Holly Jackson, you are going to love this. So I definitely recommend picking this one up. So the second book I'm going to talk about today is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. I think that's how you say it. I'm not entirely sure. But this book follows August, who's a young boy. He's been homeschooled his whole life. He looks a bit different, and it follows his story about coming out of homeschooling and going into a public school. As you can imagine, it's quite a heart-wrenching story at times, but it does have really heartwarming moments. It kind of goes from really sad to really happy. August as a character was absolutely adorable and I loved him. And I really enjoyed following him on the journey of starting school and making friends and putting up with some of the things that aren't so nice about school. And also watching his character develop. It was really, really heartwarming. I really enjoyed it. I had seen the film previously, so I sort of knew what to expect. But the book's always better in my opinion. So I wanted to read the book. And it did live up to my expectations. And I did really enjoy this one as well. So if you are looking for a heartwarming coming of age story in a way, then Wonder might be the book for you. Give it a go. The next book on my pile is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. So I put this off for a long, long time because I'd heard a lot of hype about it. I didn't know if it was going to live up to my expectations. It is quite a chunky book, and I finally picked it up at the start of this month. I absolutely loved it. I got through it really quick. It was a really easy read. I really love the characters. Payden was amazing. And I really enjoyed it. There's no other way to describe it. I don't know what I was expecting going into it. I think I was expecting more of a romance element. There was a bit of romance between Payden and Kai. It never really happened. If you've read the book, you understand what I mean. I don't want to give too much away because I don't want to give you any spoilers, but I was hoping more had happened between Paydon and Kai, to be honest. But because it didn't, now I can't wait to read the other books. I want to read the others to see where their relationship goes. I loved the character Adina. She's so adorable, and her friendship with Paydon was really nice. It was really good that Paydon had a friend like her throughout the book, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of the series. I think it's Reckless that's out next, and then there's a third book as well. It's going to be a trilogy, as well as the novella Powerful. I can't wait to read the rest of them because this one was amazing and I really enjoyed the journey that we went on as readers. So if you haven't read it yet, pick this one up. Definitely worth a read, and I really enjoyed it. Which then leads me on to my next book, which is the novella in the series Powerful. This follows Adina's story and this man she met called Mac, and Paydon went off to do her things that happen in Powerless. And again, there is a romance element to it. We see the characters develop a relationship together. Adina and Mac, both of them know people that have gone off in Powerless, so they come together for the same reasons, basically. And I did really enjoy it, but the end was so frustrating. I don't know why he didn't save her. I don't, again, want to say too much because I've given it away. I really wanted him to step in at the end and to fix everything, but he didn't. Lauren Roberts has this way of drawing you in, making you think there's going to be a romance and then making it unhappen. She draws you in, you think there's going to be a really good romantic bit, and then bam, it's gone. And it breaks my heart every time. I really hope that in Reckless we do see a bit more romance, because I do really enjoy the romance element of these books. So I'm really, really hoping we get more romance in Reckless. Maybe even between Paydon and Kai again. But we'll see. I'm really, really hoping so. And now I really need Reckless so I know what's happening. So if you haven't read any Lauren Roberts yet, I definitely recommend picking some up, because her writing is amazing. Definitely some of my favourite books I've read this year. So that is the end of my favourite books in May video. As always, if you have any book recommendations you think I'm going to enjoy, please let me know in the comments, because I do really enjoy getting new book recommendations. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please like, comment and subscribe underneath. And I'll see you all again next week.